is the woman in this picture, and why am I showing you this picture? Those may be two questions that you are asking yourself right now. Well, the woman in this picture is my mother, and her name is Jolie. She committed suicide 6 years ago whenever I was 18 years old. And I've often asked myself, could I have done anything differently? How could I have helped save my mother's life? But I was ignorant to the signs and how to get my mother help. She's just one of thousands of Americans that lose their life every single year to suicide. And today I'm going to try and persuade you to partake in the AFSP, or American Foundation for Suicide Prevention's walks that they have all across the nation every single year, and or to donate to this nonprofit organization, because they help people like me and people like my mother. To give you an idea of how suicide is affecting America tremendously, I'm going to give you a few facts that were conducted by the CDC. Over 41,000 Americans take their lives annually, and that makes it the 10th leading cause for death in America. And roughly every 12.9 minutes, somebody in America takes their life. Did you know that suicide rates are 4 times higher among men versus women? The economic cost for suicides in the United States of America every year is estimated to be more than $44 billion every single year. Now, that includes the cost of funerals, the debt that is left behind to loved ones, and loss of income due to them not being able to work because they've passed away. Imagine what we could do if those numbers lessened. The numbers are staggering and the facts are real. We are living with an epidemic of suicide in the United States. You may be asking yourself, what difference can I make? And if I participate in one of the AFSP's walks, or if I donate money, how can I save a life? What is that money being used for? Well, the AFSP has already funded over $20 million in scientific research towards the causes of suicide, the prevention of suicide, and how to go about with the treatment of those at risk for suicide. And not only that, but they also help those who have already lost loved ones to suicide. You could be helping people who've lost their mother or their father, a sister, a brother, a friend, or an aunt or an uncle. Almost everyone has been touched by the loss of someone who's taken their own life. And even if it's the smallest amount, you could make a difference. If we want to win this fight against suicide, we have to band together as one. It's not something that can be done alone. So if you want to make a difference, you want to help save lives and be of service to people, you can make a donation through the afsp.org website, or you could also register for one of their walks, and they have a browser where you can look up your local chapter to get involved. They have 4 different walks. They have the community walk, and they have the campus walk, which are done on college campuses. They also have the Out of the Darkness walks, and they have the overnight walks. So you have many options where you could get involved and help us win this fight against suicide. In conclusion, we have gone over several of the facts and statistics on suicide offered by the CDC and the AFSP nonprofit organization, and you now know how you can get involved and do your part in saving thousands of lives every single year by simply donating or participating in one of their walks.